Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to this week's Plan With Me video. This week we are going to be planning out the week of March 21st through to March 27th, and we are using this absolutely beautifully foiled kit from Simply Watercolor Co., which, if you couldn't tell, is actually a Slytherin dedicated kit. But it is very sort of floral, feminine, beautiful. But then of course it's got those pops of like smoky grays and blacks, whilst also staying true to the whole like green vibe of the Slytherin house. Now, for anyone who does not know, the reason that we are using a Slytherin inspired kit this week is because this week was actually the week of Slytherin Pride Week. So each of the Harry Potter houses do have a Pride Day, and for anyone who may have seen my previous videos over the years, you will know that generally when this week comes around, I will do a Harry Potter inspired kit or a Slytherin inspired kit. And this was the kit that I had in my stash for this particular week. So that is, of course, what I opted to use. The kit is foiled in silver, which again, very true to the Slytherin house because it's kind of like the black, grey, green, silver vibe. So it works very, very nicely. And I just think the way that this kit was designed was absolutely beautiful. I don't know what the names of the flowers are on the, when you see the floral boxes that I lay down, they kind of remind me of poppies. I don't think that they are, but I know that there's another plant that's very similar, or another flower that's very similar appearance-wise to a poppy. So I think that might be those, but I'm not really sure. So if anyone knows, definitely let me know in the comments below because they are absolutely stunning. And if I can get my hands on some for my home, I would really, really love that. Now, this particular kit is one of those kits that's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And the reason that I say that is because for anyone who may not have seen my previous Plan With Me video with a Simply Watercolor Co. kit, the kit is essentially formatted in a way that it's basically a mini kit. So whilst there are a bunch of full boxes, you don't get full sets of headers. You get 3 types of headers. So you get 2 bow varieties, and then you get a decorative header, which I've laid down at the top there underneath my date covers. But in terms of your boxes, there's not really a lot of regular boxes. So there's lots of layering type items in the kit. So you have scallop circles, half scallops. You get layering pieces. You get little corner pieces. You'll start to see what I mean when I start laying the stickers down. But for my style of planning, for someone who is basically a no white space planner, the kit does seem small to me just because of the fact that I don't have access to all of the boxes that I would normally have. So it always makes it interesting, but I think I pulled it together really, really well. You'll also see that I'm laying down some glitter washi tape at the bottom here. So I did pull out all of my green and silver Simply Gilded washies, and I thought that the one that I'd bought I think a couple of years ago to go with every Slytherin kit I decided to use moving forward, essentially, I thought that it was a little bit too green. It was more of a bottle green color, whereas the green in this kit is more of almost like a turquoisey teal type color. So when I tried to lay that down with the bottom washi, I decided against that. And then I thought with the silver and the dark grey smoky tones of the kit, that would be too much. So I sort of played around with things for a little bit, and I opted on using a glittery, I was going to say glittery silver, but a glittery washi tape. I don't know where it's from. I think I bought it from a D-stash a long, long time ago, and this is the first time I've ever used it. But I just think the hue of that tape ties in really nicely with the pieces of the kit, and when you see the finished spread, I think it works out really, really nicely. So that is what I opted to use. There are also pops of blue in this kit, so you'll see that the box that I just laid down there's kind of a sky blue color. And when I was looking at this kit as a whole, I was just I don't really know if the blue fits in, but I think it does add a nice little touch of something. So I did try to scatter that blue over each of the days. So I tried to have like one blue item in each day just to kind of spread it out and I guess make it even. I think I pulled it off, but again, you guys can be the judge of that. And in terms, I'm just looking at sort of any, I guess, like basic stuff. So I did use some date dots from Scalloped Sticker Co. In my top left-hand corner, which you'll see when I get to that in a minute, I do use like a foiled decorative floral box from Mum and Me Handmade Designs. I wasn't going to use it, but then when I thought like foil, the florals, I thought it would be the perfect way to sort of mark the month in that top left-hand corner. So that's what I opted for. You'll see me laying it down now. But I think that's all that I use in terms of like the base of the kit, and then everything from here is pretty much straightforward and I'll go through it in my regular day-by-day fashion. But it's so funny because I find, like I said earlier, this is the second time that I've done a no white space spread with this particular store in this particular planner. So, I'm still, in those very early stages of using a brand new planner. I'm used to having had an Erin Condren for so long. So it's all been a bit of an adjustment, but when I do these white space spreads, when I first finish them, I kind of look at them and I'm not really happy with them. But then the more that time goes on, I actually really like them. So when I first finished this spread, I kind of looked at it and I was like, not really happy with it. But now I'm looking at it as I'm doing this voiceover and I actually really, really like it. So yay. But you'll see now that I am laying out the sidebar. So as per usual, pretty standard. I opted to put the foiled emblem box up in the top left-hand corner there. I failed to mention this, but of course, not only is it Slytherin Pride Week, I am a Slytherin, hence celebrating Slytherin Pride and hence using a Slytherin kit. So I probably should have started with that, but here we are. But my sidebar is pretty stock standard these days. So generally I will track my social media follows, so both for YouTube and Instagram. And I have marked them this week with a YouTube bunny and Instagram icon from Sticker Thief. The bow headers that you will see in the sidebar are from the kit itself. And then as I've been doing lately, I have been marking what I've been reading. So for this particular week, I used a currently script from Plannerface, a Fox and Cactus reading girl, and I marked in that I was reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes at this point, which for anyone who doesn't know or may not have seen my previous videos, it is the most recent book from the Hunger Games series, but it is actually a prequel. So that was a really, really interesting read. Really enjoyed that. And then I just finished off the sidebar with another full box and a header just to sort of evenly tie things off at the end. The scalloped headers that I have used on each of the full boxes or above each of the full boxes are from the kit, and I decided to use those just because they are the only ones. You only get 7 of them in that style, and I just kind of think that that's a nice way to top off the full boxes, so that is what I've done. And then we jump into the day by day. So you will see that I do fiddle a little bit with the layout as I'm going, just because I'm trying to get spacing right. Because it is white space, I don't want to layer too many boxes on top of one another, which you can see I'm struggling with at the moment because I'm wanting to mark in Coffee Monday. But then if I did that, I was going to have a flat lay and a box, which is kind of 2 boxes. So I was figuring out how I wanted to do this, but I did opt to mark Coffee Monday with a coffee cup from Sticker Thief. And then later I do come in with a coffee quote that says, I'm 99% coffee, 11% sarcasm. I always give 110%. And I got that a long, long time ago from the Sydney Planner Market, from a store that is now closed. But I just figured the attitude, the sarcasm, the vibe of that worked really well with the idea of, what a Slytherin is, with the kind of person that I am. So that is what I used. I did also skip over the fact that I put a little box up the top there of Monday. That is to mark Slytherin Pride, but I haven't found my little Slytherin icons and I want to get some scripts made up, so I haven't actually filled that in, but that is what that box at the top is. And then this week for work, I did decide to use some flat lay stickers from Scalloped Sticker Co. So this week I did work Monday through Thursday, so I have marked working the same way every day. Below that, I have used one of the little fun label layering boxes that aren't boxes. I don't know what you call them. And a Delilah sticker from Scalloped Sticker Co. to mark that I did some editing and a voiceover after work on this day. And then that evening I did play Dead by Daylight with my friends. So I've marked that in with a controller sticker from Plannerface laid over a layering piece from the kit and a custom played DVD script from Lalotte & Co., which I haven't actually hauled yet, but I did break into my haul just to use that script. And then underneath that, I finish off Monday with a little reading sticker from Scalloped Sticker Co. to mark that I read in bed that night, which is something that I've been enjoying doing. And I find that it really helps me relax and unwind after a busy day. So if I'm not streaming or I'm not playing games, I've been looking at a computer all day regardless. And generally when my husband comes home from work, we have dinner and watch TV. So there's a lot of screen time, a lot of like stimulation, and I find it really, really hard to sleep. So I find that if I have a shower right before bed and then I jump into bed and read a chapter or two in a book, that's really been helping me sleep. So that's what I've been doing. On to Tuesday, I've marked work, and then I've used a laundry hamper or basket from Scalloped Sticker Co. and a laundry script from Plannerface, layered over a floral from the kit to mark doing some laundry this day. Beneath that, I've used a little layering piece and dishwasher icon from Scalloped to mark that I unstacked and restacked the dishwasher. And then below that, I've used a half scallop circle from the kit and a laptop sticker from Plannerface to mark that I hung out on Twitch and watched a friend stream. I did actually stream myself this evening, so I've marked that in a little circle, scalloped circle from the kit with a laptop sticker from Sticker Thief, and I streamed the 100 baby challenge this day. For anyone who is interested or may not know, yes, I do stream on Twitch. At the moment, I'm streaming generally every Tuesday. I have had a little bit of a break recently, but you can check me out there. I stream things like Sims, Animal Crossing, Dead by Daylight, those sorts of things. But feel free to follow me at Ms. Luxito, which is MSLUXITO. And then again, the last thing that I marked on Tuesday was that I read a book in bed. On to Wednesday, you can see I'm fiddling around with the layout there. But the first thing that I marked for Wednesday was, of course, work. And then underneath that, you could see that I was fiddling. I ended up using a page flag and a custom Play The Sims script that I got from Label Stickers a very, very long time ago. And I do struggle to use them because generally, as you guys probably know by now, I like to match my icons to the kit that I'm using. And that big old green plumb bob generally doesn't go with a lot of spreads. So obviously this kit being very green, I thought that it was the perfect time to use it. And I just, obviously because I didn't have to write anything, I just laid that with a flag, and that was how I marked playing The Sims. So I was actually working on a friend's shell challenge this day. After that, I did chill out on the couch and catch up on maths or Married at First Sight. Because I was playing games on Monday and I was streaming on Tuesday, I hadn't watched the episodes for Monday and Tuesday, so I used Wednesday afternoon to catch up on those. And I've marked that in with a sticker from Lime and Mortar, and a layering piece from the kit. I did then mark having some coffee and hanging out on Twitch, so I've marked the coffee part with a mug from Sticker Thief, and then I've used a laptop and arrow sticker from the kit to mark that I hung out on Twitch. And then the last two things that I did on Wednesday, I did wash my hair, so I've used a Sticker Thief hair washing girl and a script from Plannerface to mark that. And then once again, I did read this evening, so I've used a little book laid over some florals from the kit to mark that. Thursday, I started with marking work, and then I did mark that I had my period this day, or I got my period this day. So I've marked that in a half scallop from the kit and a cramps munchkin from Coffee Monsters Co. I did continue working on my friend's shell this day and actually finished the shell on The Sims this day. So I've marked that with the Play The Sims script again, as well as pairing that over a floral from the kit. And then I did actually write in that I finished the apartment build on this day, just so that I knew that that's what I had done on that particular day. Below that, I've used a scalloped circle and a Debbie Downer sticker from Marshmallow Studio, paired with an In My Feelings script from SPC to mark that I was in my feelings that evening. And once again, you've guessed it, I finished off Thursday. Let's try that again. Take a breath. I finished off Thursday by marking that I did read a book at bedtime. Moving over to Friday, this was my day off for this particular month, so I've marked that on a piece of washi, and the script is from Planaface. Below that, I did mark Sleeping In. The foiled script is from Scalloped, as is the face mask, and then the little layering piece is from the kit. I did also watch a couple of movies this day. So this particular day, I watched a movie called Afterlife of the Party. Sorry, no, I didn't watch a couple of movies, but I did watch a lot of Netflix. So I watched Afterlife of the Party with Victoria Justice in it, if anyone knows her. And I've paired that with a Fox and Pip character sticker. And then I did watch some of The Witcher. So I've marked that in with a binge, like TV icon from Celebo Sticker Co. And then this particular evening, I did get a delivery or some happy mail with some skincare products. So I've marked that in with a very appropriate little head wig icon and a layering piece from the kit. And then my football team did play another team this night, obviously. And we won 28 points to 16. So I've marked that with a little arrow piece from the kit and a custom Sticker Thief sticker that I got some time ago. And then we finished off Friday by watching The Adam Project on Netflix, which I do highly recommend. So if you haven't checked it out, by all means, go ahead and do that. It is quite a good movie. And I've just marked that in with a popcorn sticker from Planaface laid over a layering piece from the kit. We are now at the weekend. So on Saturday, we did have a super lazy morning. So I've marked that in with a bed sticker from Planaface laid over a little piece from the kit. We did then go on what we would call a, quote, hot date, unquote, by which I mean my husband and I, we were going to go out for breakfast, but then the places that we were going, they were really packed. So we decided to get McDonald's, which ended up being at lunchtime, and it was also busy. So we took said McDonald's down to the river nearby, and we just kind of chilled there and ate our food and had a bit of a chat. So I've marked that in with a functional box or whatever you want to call that from the kit and a like recharge sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. We did then go to Bunnings or the local hardware store while we were in the area. So I've used a car icon from the kit and an arrow from the kit to mark that. And then we went to a cheap shop, which I've marked with a little keycard sticker from Scalloped layered over a floral piece from the kit. And then when I got home, I did have a bit of a YouTube binge, which I've marked with a Planaface laptop. And this particular evening, we watched Prisoners on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix with Jared Leto. Again, another great movie, and definitely check it out if you're looking for something to watch. But I've also marked that in with the same popcorn sticker as the day before, just in a different color. And then finally, we get to Sunday. So Sunday, we had a super chill morning. So I've marked that in with a Marshmallow Studio Debbie and her lover, I don't know what his name is, them as a couple, and I thought that their colors matched the kit really well, so that is why I used them, because I don't think I've used them up until this point, so I thought that was great. I did film this day, so I've marked that in with a floral piece from the kit, a camera icon from Fox and Cactus, and a film script from Planaface. I did then edit said Plan With Me video that I had filmed that morning, and I've marked that in with an edit emoji. I feel like I've said that wrong this entire Plan With Me, but Coffee Monsters Co. I don't think I used any Once More With Love munchkins in this spread, so it is a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. I did some laundry this day, so I've used a laundry strip from Planaface, an icon from the kit, and like a layering piece from the kit as well. And then to finish out Sunday, I did watch Married at First Sight that evening, which I've marked with a Lime and Mortar TV sticker. And then, of course, I did wash my hair. The script is from Planaface, and the character is from Sticker Thief. But that is everything. I really hope you've enjoyed this spread. Let me know your thoughts below, because for anyone who has been here for a little while, you know that I don't like doing white space spreads. So let me know your thoughts below. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. But that is it. I'll let you go, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Bye, everyone.